Okay, you know, again, I'm going back to what we're dealing with and what has pretty much come to an head. A lot of people are angry, and rightfully so. A lot of people are frustrated, and rightfully so. Um, Policemen feel like they're on the hot seat, and it's sad that the good ones have to suffer with the bad ones, but this is the times in which we living in, and racism is real. And what we have to realize is we're talking about the future of a race, and we're talking about the outright disrespect, the disregard that has been going on. We're talking about the lack thereof when it comes down to being just as qualified as a white person working. We're talking about the lack when it comes down to using someone's skill set. We're talking about the disrespect when we are prosecuted and left holding the bag for crimes that our people did not commit. And then we have the white judges, we have the white state's attorney that label us and already make us guilty before seeing the facts, and they disregard the evidence. And the thought process that all black people look alike, the thought process that all black people are criminals, the thought process that, we are not smart enough, just things uh, that's shown by action and shown by speech. But at the same time, I sit and I look, the same color of skin you dislike, and I said this in other videos, it's the same color of skin you try to tan and get like. The same color of skin that you dislike is the same color of skin that you try to get your hair braided. You try to lean in your cars. You try to use the slang. You try to dress like the same color of skin, but you dislike them. And I'm not understanding. So if I'm black and you're white and I got a diploma, you got a diploma, what makes you better than me? We got the same degree. The same degree. It doesn't make you any better. And if we want to be real about it, some of the white ones that has degree don't have the common sense. They just have a degree on paper and they're clueless about how to do their job. And then there's this black person that's actually doing all the work. And then the white person is taking all the credit. So we're mixed, we're confused in our thought process. And again, I think it's not just about the color of our skin. I think the fear of us uniting is what's really the thing. You all don't want us to unite. And then I'm saying to us, when we start something, we need to finish it. Don't let it die out. Stay the course. Stay the course. We need to stay the course in everything that we do until we see some real change. It needs to happen on every level, in every company, through every supervisor, manager, VP, and president. Now, I've been hearing some good things from my family members about the companies that they work for, like your BPs and your MetLife. I commend those in leadership who's acknowledging that there's an issue. But this country is supposed to be built on diversity, and it's not. When you can take immigrant kids from their parent and put them in prison, that's a sick individual. And for those who think it's okay, are just as sick as the individual who made that executive order to do that. And any elected official who goes along with detaching a child from their parent is a sick individual. When an individual has no regard for life, that's a sick individual. Because let's be clear, if you take away the skin color, we're all the same. The only way you can distinct us differently is from our skin color and the texture of our hair. That's it. And really, can you distinguish us differently from the texture of our hair? And if you want to be real about it, We're not totally 100% of nothing. All of us is mixed with something. So your mentality and your thought process is confused because your skin is whiter than white. That make you better than somebody? No, it does not. It doesn't. And racism is learned. It's learned. It's taught. You're not born with it, because if you watch kids that's playing, a black kid and a white kid, they don't know the difference. All they know is they're having fun and they're playing. It's when the grown folks get involved that it becomes a problem. And this is our problem right now. So for every elected official who's sitting in the seat and is in a position to make a difference, you need to make that difference. And we're expecting you to make that difference. And not just a sugarcoat. We need to have some things written on paper, and they need to be spelled out from A to Z. And for those organizations that's fighting for the injustices of African Americans, we need to push for that and make sure that it happens. And then you need to bring all the people to the table that needs to be at the table. And I'm going to say this, and I know this may touch somebody the wrong way. Our men need to step up. You need to step up and get some of these boys, lead them and guide them, show them direction. Matter of fact, we should have programming. And I know Steve Harvey does a mentor cap, but what about anybody, somebody else? They can do a mentor cap for men. I'm just saying, we need to fix it, and we need to fix it now.